In those camps, the amount of pederasty, pedophilia, child sex trafficking, bartering was because the children were kept together. When you keep them together, that's when they're preyed upon. Now, I've hit you with a lot of stuff. I've hit you with so much stuff right now, it's unbelievable. And frankly, I understand that it can be a bit daunting. Don't be daunted by this. Understand one thing. Critical thinking is going to set you free. This is not about left and right. This is not even about Democrats and Republicans. This is about truth. This is about the success of our republic. This is about the future of this country. You can't say that enough. It may sound corny to the uninitiated, but believe me when I'm telling you this. We're in a fight for our lives, and we're not going to get another chance. So all I'm saying is this. Open your head, open your heart, and open your mind.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
Alrighty, Lionel with you. Please, absolutely effervescent being here today, and I thank you so much. By the way, this is for Roger Stone. I hope my cufflinks are not too garish for you, my sartorial sultan you. I love that man. Now, a couple of things here. In New York this week, we had Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Ocasio, what am I saying? Cortez. Blew out Crowley. This is the greatest thing. Now, wait. I know what you're thinking. They're going crazy with her. There, look at that face. Meet the face of tyranny and suffering. Alex, the king of the understatement. Oh, Alex, yes. No, we need this. If you think Venezuela is awesome, you'll love Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. This is the greatest thing that's ever happening because right now, they're sitting in the hallowed halls of the deep state saying, holy God, what the hell is happening? Who? She's who? He's twice her age. Crowley's twice her age. Spent her 18 to 1. And she basically said, I'm going to go out and I'm going to say some things on my own and I'm going to use my Twitter. She did a great video. By the way, that MJ, what is it? Hagar, The Door. Did you see that video of the woman, The Door? This is some of the best stuff possible. So right now, Hillary Clinton and others, Debbie Wasserman Schultz and this crew are saying, what do we do? What do we do? And they're grooming her like, this is the future. They're saying, no, this is not the future. This is the greatest thing ever for Trump. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Or as my friend says, I'm going to be as honest as I possibly can be. Which I said, what? But I'm going to tell you, I'm not a doctrinaire, right-wing, left-wing. I know I'm mamby-pamby. I'm kind of I don't have any names. I'm Carol Quigley all the way. Two sides of the same coin. The paradigm, the illusion of the left-right stuff. All these words mean nothing to me. Sometimes I agree with this one, I agree with that one based upon the issue. But I don't have any label. But I will tell you this. I'm loving Trump. Oh, my God. If you had told me that I'd be having this much fun, that I'd be having so much fun in this sick schadenfreude, my wife and I, we have these people, these ex-friends of ours who are going crazy. And I have been portrayed by many people to be this right-winger. It's like, okay, fine. But this is going to play into the midterms, into Trump 2020. He's going to say, ladies and gentlemen, do you know what the Democrats are? Let me go to you, Mr. and Mrs. Mainstream America, Mr. and Mrs. Heartland, Mr. and Mrs. And by the way, the Heartland isn't Dubuque or Des Moines. It could be Brooklyn. It could be the Bronx, Kings County in Brooklyn. It can be, it's a mindset. It means the average, the Gaussian curve, just the middle, the bell curve, the middle, just the regular people. I'm going to say, you know what the Democratic Party is? Here, this is it. She wants to get rid of ICE. She wants to disband completely and enforcement. Get this. She wants to get rid of that protector of your sovereignty. This is what she wants to do. Look at this. I mean, just go through the list. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you go ahead and you do this. And Hillary and others are going to be thinking, oh my God, this is not what we're doing. Because believe it or not, Crowley was more Trump than she is. Let them go far left and encourage it. Encourage her. Let her build up her cadre. Because what she also is, she appeals to the disenfranchised Bernie voter. See, this is the thing that's just interesting. You know, Trump is going to one day do his version of the Southern strategy, but in a different way. He's going to go after the millennial strategy. He's going to talk to them and he's going to say, let me explain something to you. You were left out by these people. You were basically hosed. Pardon my French, but you were hosed. You were betrayed. Betrayed by these people. You had your chance to feel like you had your candidate, Bernie. She's going to be what? Some ersatz version, some synthetic knockoff of this? What we have in common is the middle class, lowering your taxes, getting rid of $1 trillion of debt that your generation enjoys. I am telling you, you people think I'm nuts, which I could be, but not for this reason. You're going to have Trump saying, listen to me, look what he's doing with Kanye, Candace Owens, with Minister Farrakhan. Minister Farrakhan, and I'm not endorsing him, but he said, with Mr. Trump, his enemy is our enemy. The enemy, my enemy, is my friend. Unbelievable. And Hillary's thinking, what the hell is going on here? Farrakhan, Kanye, Candace, bring them all. You see what we have right here? I want a hip-hop summit. I want to have young people, African-American, Latinos, people of color, to say that Trump is cool. And not Candace, but Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is not realistic. Yes, she is young. Yes, but this is antediluvian. Her ideologies are owlid. They're otiose. They're useless. This isn't the way it works. And I also want this message to come out very, very loud and clear. And this is the part going back to because remember, this is 14% of the population. African Americans, 14%. This is serious. This is serious. And we can say, there's no reason for us to fight. Look, I'm Donald Trump, and you think I'm some kind of, that we're antithetical. Trust me, we're on the same page. And think about this. The only reason they even care about these unaccompanied children, the only reason they care about it is one particular reason, because they've squandered your vote. Your vote, Latino votes, people of color, poor, not that everybody who's poor is a Democrat, but they have written you off. Now, let me ask you this hypothetical. Don't you love thought experiments? I do. Assume, as we lawyers say, arguendo, for the sake of argument, assume the following. What would happen if Trump could say this? All right, I'll make a deal with you. Chuck Schumer and Sotomayor or whatever, everybody comes in. In fact, you just point to them and they come in. I'll give them each $1,000. Come on in. Accompanied, unaccompanied, I don't care. Oh, but there's only one condition. And you do want them in, right? Oh, yes. You do want them in, not for political reasons. Oh, no, good. They have to sign a waiver. They have to pledge never to vote. They have to give up their right to ever seek the franchise. They can come in here, but we're going to clip their voting wings. They cannot vote. What do you think would happen? Schumer and these people would say, are you out of your mind? Whoa. What happened? Wait a minute. You were worried about the humanity, right? I'm saying bring them in. Open the doors. Let them in. Take care of them. Love them. Oh, what are you doing? They're going to say, we don't care about them. And by the way, let me also say something very, very quickly. There was a time in the 80s in Florida, where I'm from, and when the Mariel boat lift was there, the Marielitos, as they were called, in Miami Chrome Avenue Detention Center, you probably remember this. They were people who came, and Castro was a genius. He emptied his prisons, mental hospitals. Oh, he got rid of it was the brain drain during the 50s and 60s, but this was just not everybody. Don't get upset, but a lot of people that, frankly, he just figured, I'm gonna clean out the loony bin and the who's gal and let him go. Because when you're standing there at the Mariel Harbor waiting for your Uncle Guzman, you're waiting, and they're saying, no, you got to take these people because your uncle is on the other boat. Just get out. People would come back to the West Coast, Miami, and Tampa, and realize that their loved ones were never picked up. All right, suffice it to say, in those camps, the amount of pederasty, pedophilia, child sex trafficking, bartering was because the children were kept together. When you keep them together, that's when they're preyed upon. Now, I've hit you with a lot of stuff. I've hit you with so much stuff right now, it's unbelievable. And frankly, I understand that it can be a bit daunting. Don't be daunted by this. Understand one thing. Critical thinking is going to set you free. This is not about left and right. This is not even about Democrats and Republicans. This is about truth. This is about the success of our republic. This is about the future of this country. You can't say that enough. It may sound corny to the uninitiated, but believe me when I'm telling you this. We're in a fight for our lives, and we're not going to get another chance. So all I'm saying is this. Open your head, open your heart, and open your mind, and realize the number one thing I'm after is truth. And comment as you see fit.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
Riches and wisdom. So we have even right there.
What's his name?
This is an emergency transmission from FEMA Region 6 in occupied North America.
There is a war. It's happening now. It will decide the fate of humanity. The time to choose sides has come. We are the resistance. We are the InfoWar.
Living in Volcano may sound more dramatic than it really is. The real drama can be found here in Leilani Estates. But a lot of us on the Big Island rely on rainwater, and we need to be concerned about ash and acid rain. Volcanic ash may contain heavy metal particles, and acid rain could lower the pH of the water to unhealthy levels. To find out, we employed a series of tests for heavy metals, alkalinity, and pH. What we learned was that there was in fact unhealthy levels of heavy metals and acidity in the rainwater. Next, we tested the water from our Alexa Pure gravity filter. And not only were the heavy metal levels within safe measure, but the pH was also restored to optimal levels. As it turns out, the filter on the Alexa Pure raises the pH of the water. So what we've learned is that volcanic ash and acid rain can contaminate a rainwater supply. But more importantly, a good water filtration system will purify it.